report shows Iowa has the country's highest percentage of residents above the age of 80. And now, for the first time in the state's history, Iowans above 65 are expected to outnumber those under 18 by the year 2030. And that is where researchers at the University of Iowa come in. They're focused on improving the state's Iowa's Return to Community program. Now, this is all about helping older Iowans safely return home and live on their own after a hospital stay. And joining us now to discuss this is Dr. Harleigh Buck, a Sally Mathis Hartwig Professor in Nursing at the University of Iowa. Thank you so much for joining us here today, Dr. Buck. I wanted to start with what this program does. What are the goals of the Return to Community program?
Absolutely. Thank you, Shelby. The goals of this program are really to smooth out the transition from a skilled facility or a hospital to home, where most older adults would like to be. And they do this by setting up option counselors coming out and visiting with the older adult while they're still in the facility or hospital, and then coordinating with the staff to get the person home safely. They then can provide home visits on discharge to review any needs that they might have, and can make weekly phone calls for up to 90 days if that's what the older adult desires. And they can also provide instructions and referrals to community services for both older adults and their family caregivers.
How has your work with the university helped support this? This is, of course, a state program, but what have you contributed to this?
Right. I direct the Barbara and Richard Somay Center for Gerontological Excellence at the University of Iowa, and our mission is to advance innovations in research, education, and practice to promote optimal aging. And so we are supporting this program in two very specific ways. I'm currently funding some customer interviews going on with people who have used the program to really highlight how it benefits them. And in a second group, I'm working with a group of investigators from the College of Public Health, and we're writing grants at the moment to see if we can obtain additional funding for this program.
Well, then let's talk about the importance of a program like this. Why is this so needed, especially in Iowa?
As you mentioned earlier, Shelby, there's over 500,000 older adults in Iowa at this point in time. And even in the Quad City area, 18% of people living in your radio area, TV area are older adults. And so there's really a lot of needs, and family caregivers are oftentimes in that sandwich generation that you hear about. And so this program is stepping up to help in that very busy time, but also in rural areas where there just aren't the availability of family caregivers.
Well, right now the program targets 5 counties across the state. None are around here on the QC area. Are there plans to expand this statewide?
Well, actually, I'd like to update your information on that, Shelby, because indeed it is Milestone's Area Agency on Aging, which Scott County and the surrounding counties are part of, are offering this program right now. And so anyone can get onto their website just by Googling Milestone's Area Agency on Aging and find all the information that they need to see if they're qualified for the program or if this would help them and their family.
Well, honestly, I can tell you I have never been so happy to be proven wrong before. That's wonderful news. Dr. Buck, thank you so much for your time today, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, too.